In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the strain relief on a DeWalt grinder. The strain relief protects the cord's wires from being pulled out of the grinder. Over time, the strain relief will develop cracks, and it can even break into pieces, at which point it needs to be replaced. Replacing the strain relief is easy to do, and we're going to show you how. Strain reliefs, as well as many other parts, can be found on our website. Let's get started. We'll begin by removing the side cover at the rear of the grinder. It's secured with 5 screws. Now remove the paddle and the lock button and separate the other half of the rear housing from the rest of the grinder. Now remove the 2 screws that hold the cord clamp in place. And I can pull away the cord and the switch from the housing. Next, I'll remove the cord from the switch. It's secured with a couple of screws. There may be different types of connectors used. Now I can just slide the strain relief away from the cord. The new strain relief just slides over the end of the cord. Now I'll install the cord back onto the switch. Now I'll install the switch back into the housing. I'll also place the cord and the strain relief back into the housing. I want to take a moment and tuck the wires down and out of the way so they don't get pinched when we reassemble the rest of the grinder. Once everything's in place, I'll secure the cord and switch with the cord clamp. Now I can install the rear housing back to the rest of the grinder. I need to make sure that I have all the wires tucked out of the way so they don't get pinched. This lower wire runs behind the stud. It then goes down in the opening for the paddle switch. Now I can reinstall the lock button. You'll notice that there's a tab on one side of the lock button, and that should go towards the armature, followed by the paddle. And now we can finish up by reinstalling the other half of the rear housing. As I do this, I want to make sure that the posts on the switch and on the lock button all line up properly with the housing. Once I get it in place, I'll just test everything real quick to make sure it's right. And that looks good. So now I can re-secure the screws.